Okay, welcome back, everybody. Live here on Indy Style in the kitchen with Jason, Michael, Thomas, of course, and Randy. Celery root fries, all done. These look beautiful, right? Did you try them already?
I did, yeah. And okay, I'll try another one.
Okay, all right. Good, right?
Very,
Something
very good.
so different,
Delicious.
too. How often do you prepare these or make these like that?
You know, every so often.
Yeah.
Sometimes I use, well, these other things here too. You can use these similar vegetables for the same thing.
Okay.
Turnips and rutabagas. I couldn't find any rutabagas. I used all the ones that I bought at the farmer's market a couple weeks ago, and I did a similar thing like
and
that
it's
for one of
we
my...
call the ugly guy, right?
Yeah.
Because you see this at the store and think, I don't know what to do with this. But there you go. This becomes that, which is pretty amazing all at the same time. But we're not stopping there. You're going to do a celery root puree.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. So basically, you know, the trick to getting the puree really smooth, and this is one of my secrets. I promised people I would share one of my secrets. Look at that. It's all gooey, and because I steamed it. This is one of my secrets. If I'm in a hurry, I steamed this whole thing in the microwave in this bowl for 10 minutes, and that was it.
Oh.
And it makes it so soft. So you could do it in the oven, same thing, but I would, again, cover it in a container. I've seen people on the internet, they boil it, and they cut it into pieces before they boil it. Way too much work. Okay, so check this out.
This just looks like something that would be on like the movie Shrek, that he would eat like in his, you know, forest area, his swamp, but it's going to turn out so delicious.
Looks kind of like a pineapple, right?
It is kind of, yeah.
So, and there's all kinds of cool ideas that you can do on the internet, too. Somebody was... I think maybe I thought of it myself, but you can do like a vegan scallop with this stuff. If you don't cook it too much, you want to leave a little bit of the texture in there. So once again, guess what we're doing? We're peeling this skin off, and look at how soft and juicy it is.
Yeah, it is.
That means when I stick it in my blender, and you can totally do this at home. This is what I'm trying to teach people: is to not be afraid to just go for it. You see, I just stuck it in the microwave, right?
I just need guys like you to tell me what to do with stuff like this.
Totally, and it's fun and easy. And then when you get to taste something new, that's the other thing. I think people get in a rut. You know, when they're cooking at home, they just get into a rut and they're not thinking about, let's try something different this week. Oh, let's pick the ugliest thing in the supermarket.
Never crosses my mind.
Right? So this one, I just, again, cut all the peel off, and I want to make sure I get all that stuff off because it can be kind of fibrous and not very delicious. I'll cut off the green stuff. And so I've got this all on one side. And then I'm just going to cut it up into some chunks real quick. See how easy this is? It cuts really soft.
Yeah.
Well,
and you can
smooth, isn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah, and then it becomes less necessary to deal with the fibers that are in it. So I like to, I'm going to take this over to my blender.
Okay, get out of your way.
But yeah, I like to pass it through a fine mesh screen like this one when I'm done with it. See how that just plops in there?
Yes.
And then we're going to add just a little bit of salt. And you can add all kinds of things to this, actually. One of the fun things that I like to add is onion. So if you cook some onion with that, then you can make kind of what you'd call in French a soubise. You know, you have the cream and a little onion and celery soubise. It'd be really delicious. So then we've got some cream and some butter. I'm just going to throw just, you asked how much butter. And this is
I put a little bit more in there, I think.
A little more?
Yeah, I think so.
And then the heavy cream, though, I mean, it's like liquid butter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So you get just enough to make it come together quickly, and I'll probably have to add a little more. And this is noisy. I'm warning you folks at home. This is a loud blender.
That's okay.
But this
I like
helps.
a good noise.
This helps because it's got all the juice.
Okay,
it's got
here
all
we
the
go.
power. You see how that's coming together? I'll turn it up a little bit. It doesn't take that long.
What'd you say?
That's right. So, and I'm not going to bother finishing it right now, but what you generally want to do, the chunks are still not completely dissolved.
Yeah.
And I can add a little more cream. And let me know if I'm running out of time.
About 20 seconds.
About 20 seconds. So yeah, that's why I didn't want to finish it on the air. But here we go, and here is the finished product right here.
Oh.
So you can see just how luxurious and smooth this is.
Okay, so how do you serve this? How do you eat this?
And then what you're going to do is you can plate it on something like this, and you can add all kinds of vegetables or meat. You see how luxurious that cream is?
They call it a smear. A
schmear, yeah, absolutely. You can throw some, a little bit of kale on here. You could throw a little raw kale salad
All right,
on.
Jace, we got to wrap this up.
All right, wrap it up.
Wrap it up. All right, Jason. Michael Thomas, thank you so much.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
it. As always, who knew what you can make with all that good stuff,
I want
right?
to try it sometime.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll bring it on over.
Also got
to
it
you.
on the fry
Oh,
plate.
it's
You can
there.
dip your
Oh,